tough and they're physical. I felt our kids were prepared. They really were. I felt our kids came out of the bye. We came out of this, fully knowing what we needed to do offensively. And we had a great game plan against them, obviously, to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands, make sure that we could still run the football and have some balance to what we were doing offensively. And so I got to give credit to Cam and those guys up front, because we challenged those guys to keep them off our quarterback, and I thought they did a good job, for the majority of this game and of making sure that they neutralized that pass rush as much as we could. 12 different receivers caught balls, and that was been impressive. And I thought Kyle was poised for the majority of the game and did a really good job of just spreading it around. I thought backs ran hard. I thought the Wildcat was great, and just the use of our offensive personnel all over the field, run game, pass game. I thought it was just a great game plan. Defensively, I thought we did what we wanted to do in the first half. Didn't know it going into the game that frankly it was going to be the starter, but I thought our guys handled it and adapted, because when he's in the game, it's more Wildcat than anything else. I mean, you have to play 11 guys, and I thought it took a couple of series to get our guys adjusted to that. But I thought once they adjusted, we did a good job, handling him. The X factor was really Sean White. His ability to command the tempo and really take care of the football, make critical throws, critical situations is really what he did. Again, smart of them, in putting him back out there, because I thought that we had a chance to really get after these guys. And the one thing I can say about our football team, right now, these guys believe in each other. We respect everybody but fear no one. And these guys were never out of the fight. Even after the long run, versus cover zero, that we misfit that thing, it gets out. Unfortunate, for Pat, what happens to him, because you didn't want to see anybody, get hurt. But we run it down, we give ourselves a chance, we play at 3 downs, and then we go for a block. And we do what you asked, or Zach Cunningham does what we ask great players to do, make a play. He said, "Coach, you want me to go over top?" I said, "Yeah, if you can find the crease, go get it." That's exactly what he did. He blocks it, we give ourselves a chance, and that ball game comes down to, with us fighting and us just not being able to get it done in the end. So, to our guys, the message was, continue to stay in the fight. We're a good football team, and we don't need people to tell us that. The thing that we need to do is just continue to fight. So with that being said, I'll turn it over.
Zach said maybe in the past he wouldn't be as confident to come and ask the coaches, "Hey, I see this, I want to do this," to hurdle the guy. What does that say about him, how he's growing as a player to recognize those things?
I think Zach's an All-American. I think his football IQ is through the roof. And really, between me and him, there's just total trust. There has to be. I'm a coach, man, that really looks to, lean on my players once they've earned the right to do that. And I trust in what he sees. And he trusts that we're going to put him in position to do good things. And so with that being the case, I think as this group grows, we grow. Coaches grow, players grow. We're all growing. We just want to be on the other side of what happened today. And again, these guys by no means feel like that this was a moral victory. We don't believe in moral victories. We want to win. We play the game to win. That's what we play for. So with Zach, kudos for a good play at the right time.
How much with the offense, how much difference does it make when you have all the misdirection, all the end arounds, 3 or 4 different guys at an end around, reverse? Yeah. How much does that help the running game, getting all those guys involved?
Well, versus a front like this, it helps a ton. But I think you guys are starting to see week by week what Andy can do. As guys have earned the right to get out there, I think Andy's done as good a job as anybody in this conference of utilizing, guys that are available to us. And it's all while still trying to get a young quarterback to settle in and figure out exactly what he can do with the players around him. So, right now, we're getting better. We're getting better. I thought we threw the ball better. You saw guys catch the ball. You saw different guys touch the ball in the run game. We just have to continue to garner confidence, because we've got a 3-game stretch of ball here for us, man, that we can just got to go one at a time, one day at a time, 1 week at a time.
2 or 3 more questions there, guys.
Yeah, Coach, 10 SEC games ago, you put Kyle in, okay? And just his progression since that day to now is just phenomenal. I mean, what do you attribute all of that to? I mean, is it just all the players just learning more about him and him learning them? And
Him learning them learning him. Coach Godowski, I can't say enough about Jerry's patience with him. You know, a lot of times we have a quarterback, coach, sitting there. A lot of times when you see a lot of yelling, a lot of screaming. I mean, you probably get that from me, but what you don't see from Jerry is any up or down. I think Jerry's just like this, and I think what he allows Kyle Needleman to do is grow through mistakes. And when you can allow him to grow through mistakes, man, he gets better. That's what happens because he believes that his position coach has confidence in him. It's amazing what you can do when your player believes that you got confidence in him. And our coaches have to coach that way because our young men are intelligent and they're smart, and they really embody what it is to be a Vanderbilt man. But by the same token, they play in one of the toughest conferences, like in America. And with that being the case, you need confidence. You need somebody to believe in you. And I think the reason that he's coming into his own is because whether it's Andy or whether it's Jerry, those guys as well as myself believe in him.
The fumble right at the start of the third quarter.
Yeah.
That was called back. What was your reaction to seeing that replay, and how much of an impact did that make on turning that game?
We really have to talk about this. Wow. As I look at it, here's what I'll say. When it's all said and done, I leave it to the referees. I do plan on having a conversation with Mr. Shaw and Mr. Sankey this week about that particular play. Because, for me, I just want to know, exactly what conclusive, inconclusive, what it all means. Right now, man, I don't know. And so I thought Zach Cunningham again, man, you got a player, making a play. He's aware. He knows, man, how that running back carries the football in that particular situation. So for us to get it out and for us to be called a fumble, right now, I just have to say that we just got to continue to keep going with the referee calls and play the game.
Coach,
you know what, you don't get it back.
This new control center they have to review the guys in the press box don't do it anymore. Do you think that's improved these reviews or not improved it?
I don't care about it right now. I know Auburn won the football game. They're a good football team. I talked to Coach Malzahn at the end of that game, and Coach Malzahn said to me, he said, "Hey, listen, man, you guys are as good a team as we played." And I told him the same. When it comes down to, they make it hard on you. They're good on both sides of the ball. They don't make mistakes. They don't beat themselves. They make you beat them. And we came close, but we didn't get it done.
Coach, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.